in, this is your main page for your Weebly. So this is kind of our homepage, and like I said before, anything that you see on here, you can edit. So if you want to edit anything on this page, you can see up here that we're currently on build. So that's like if we want to drag a title in or drag text in. But if you want to change maybe what this home button says, you would click pages and you can see you have the 4 that are listed here. Those are your 4 pages right here. So if you want to edit anything, you would click here. I can change the name of this and hide in navigation. If I check that, that would mean that I would no longer see home there. If I uncheck that, home shows up as something that I can click on. You have whether you want a header, you want no header. You have options of like visibility. Is it, you want to change it so it's not public? I have it set at public because really it's only those with my link that are getting it. Now, if you ever want to copy this page, you could just click copy. It'll make a copy of this entire page. As we go, so let's go over to my work. Now this is going to bring us to the my work page. You can see a lot of this I obviously don't need to keep because it's not something that relates. So maybe I want this page to be titled grids. And this is where I'm going to house all of my different grids. Now, as I look at this page, I would get rid of pretty much everything that you see here. So as you kind of hover over something, it allows you to move it with this box. Sometimes it can't be moved. And you can close out of it and hit delete and it will get rid of it. And then you're going to kind of want to do that with most of the stuff, especially on this page, because this will be the page where we put all of our grids. I'm just going to kind of keep deleting all of this. This is definitely a little bit time consuming. But once this is deleted, we can start looking at all of our pieces and how to actually build a page. So now you can see everything on this page has been deleted. There's still a couple spacers, which you can get rid of. We'll add spacers as we go. All right, so I just want to show you what header. So this right now is header. If I click no header, that top part was going to disappear. So let me show you that one more time. Go back to header. You get this space up here. If I go with no header, that space disappears. So I'm going to flip over and I'm actually going to show you what one of my grids looks like so you can get a preview of what we're going to build. So as I'm using some of this wording, it makes sense to you. So you can see here, I start with the title of my grid at the top. I put in a suggested calendar so the students can see kind of what I expect daily. I use a digital tracker with them to allow them to ask questions and also to track their progress. So I have that box here, and this is the black box and the white box are both called content color boxes. And then down here, I've added a color content box, which is the black. And then I've added simple tables, which are these right here. And you can see each level has a different amount of columns and rows, and those are customizable to whatever you would like for each grid and for each level. So now let's go back to actually building this. So before we start building our page, there's 2 things that we're going to click build. And this is, again, all the things that you would add: title, text, images, things like that. We are going to go to the bottom and we're going to add 2 add-ons to this. So right down here, we're going to click that plus sign and we are going to search content color box. And as we search that, we want this one. You can see that it's free. So if I click on it, it's free. I'm just going to add it and connect it to my Weebly and click done. It adds very quickly. The other thing I want to add is I want to add what they call, so you can see it adds it right here at the bottom. I want to add what they call simple tables. So simple table. Right here, simple table, click on it. Click add. That's going to allow us to be able to add tables and customize the amount of rows and columns that it has. And you can see it transitioned us back to the home site. So just like what we did on the other page, we can type in any of this. So I can get rid of this as I want. I can put my name in here if that's what I want. You can highlight, you can make it bold, unbold, underline, you can make it larger, smaller. You can change the color. You can even add a link if you want them to be able to click on this and get to a link. You can center this, and so on. Anytime you make edits that you'd want to save, you want to go up and press publish and let it just publish. This means that everything that you've done, it's saving it, but it's also updating your site and adding whatever that you've added visible to everyone else. All right, that's it for this video. In the next video, we will go to our pages and we will create a brand new page.